It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Carrie from Sky Properties, and today we're going to talk about black mold. I think there's a lot of myths about mold in general. One, that mold is always dangerous, and of course it's not. There's mold in our everyday lives, inside and outside. When it becomes a problem, it's a very particular kind of mold called Stachybotrys. And actually, to figure that out, you normally have to have a test. And you hear all these horror stories about people that have gotten really sick from mold, but the main issue is allergies. Many people are allergic to mold, and so it's important to make sure you know how to handle a situation where there's been a leak and there's been water intrusion. The best thing to do with that really is to cut out your water damage so that there isn't a mold issue to begin with. And then the other part I hear is people in their bathrooms think that there's mold in their bathroom, and really it's because it's mildew, it's not actually mold. And so that, on our part as landlords, I think it's super important that we educate our tenants as to what their responsibility is, what our responsibility is, and to make sure that a mold situation doesn't happen to begin with. So the difference between mildew and mold is mildew is actually a cleaning issue, and mold is more of an allergy issue. And many times I've been able to go into a bathroom and see that it's got this black stuff everywhere and the tenant's freaking out. And you can just take a sponge and wipe it off, and mold doesn't wipe off, mildew wipes off. My company is certified by the EPA, and so are many of my employees, to make sure that when we go in and handle one of these, that we handle it right. You also want to put up a plastic enclosure to make sure, you know, if you suspect there's mold, you would never have your maintenance guy just open up the wall and look. You would have the tenant leave to make sure. You would create an enclosure before you opened up the wall or the ceiling. You want to make sure that, you know, the area is closed off so that if you do open it and you do find that, you don't expose the house to all these floating mold spores. And I think one of the best things you can do really is educate your tenants on what the difference is and when to call you, and why it's so important not to let something that's leaking go without being addressed in a timely fashion. For Sky Properties, we educate our tenants by putting an insert in our lease, and there is a sheet in there that tells you some do's and don'ts and what to do and not do when in a mold or mildew situation. It was such a hot topic at one point. I think it's a little bit less now, but it's, you know, you hear the word mold, you instantly think, oh, it's a terrible situation, and it's not necessarily a terrible situation. It's usually just a very mild or a mold that cannot harm you. Stachybotrys is toxic, so it is very different. That can kill your pets, it can make you very sick. But most of the mold that they'll find inside and outside of your home is not dangerous.